Hi everyone, it's Tuplex. Welcome back. Today we're going to finish getting our plastic going. But before we do, since the last episode, I just came to take care of a few minor tasks. The first thing that I did was rearrange the drills on the steerotite so that we can get that flowing again and continue to make the iron ore that we need for steel. The copper is filling up quick. The warehouse is about half full, so we'll need to get another solution here before too long. One thing that can help us is if we go to processed iron. Where is the recipe for that? It must be in smelting. Ah, there we go. Okay, I need to get some steel. So if you do processed iron before the blast furnace, then you can get a greater yield. I'm not sure if I need one or two of these, but we'll find out here in a moment. So this will be a little upgrade that can help us to get more from the ore that we're producing. All right, so we're going to turn the ore into processed iron first, and then we're going to change this recipe to make the iron from the processed iron. Now in this case, we also need coke. And do I have an easy way to get coke up here? I need coal. Okay. Yeah, we do. We've got some coal. So let's set up this recipe. All right, so this will use 8 processed iron for 24 ingots, which is 16 iron ore instead of 24 that I was using before. So that's the advantage of using these instead. You get about a, what is that, about a 33% increase in output from the same amount of ore. Now for the coke, let's see what we would need. We would need 0.108 coke per second. Let me make sure I was looking at the right thing. No, I was looking at inserters. Items per second. All right, so we need 1/2 coke per second. So let's make one metal mixing furnace and see if that would be enough. There we go. Coke. Yes, it will. Whoops, let me do that again. All right, and for that I need 2 per second crushed coal. So we'll just make ourselves an ore crusher. Actually, I already have some. And we'll crush coal. And that will give me 3 per second. Okay. So we'll do that. I think a slow inserter there will work. Oh, you can also see that I'm doing crafting speed research. I got the crafting speed research mod, so we can do up to level 7 with red and green science, and that'll give us I think it's 10% boost in crafting speed per level. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll just take like these 2 mining drills here, and we'll dedicate that to our steel production. I think that'll be enough. All right. So actually I'll fill that with what I got. Yeah, so this is going to make more than enough coke to keep this going. It's no problem at all. Yeah, in fact, now this is full on the output side. Oh, that's because we have a full belt. We'll let this run for a while and we'll see how it does once that belt's gotten drained down a bit. Okay, so let's finish our plastic. I think where we last left off, we were about to make the cellulose that we needed for the methanol. We got our algae farm upgraded, so we have a lot more capacity there. We're making our own CO2. So what we need to do was get 4 of these on this side. And these are going to be used to make the methanol. All right. So let's do that. All right, and then those fibers go into 10 machines to make methanol gas. What happened there? There we go. Guess we don't really need that underground anymore. All right, so I think what I'm going to actually do is we'll space these out a bit farther. All right, so let's get our... All right, so we'll need some here, and then up here is where we'll have our 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How do we get 4 into 10? I don't know, but I do know that 5 into 10 is pretty easy to accomplish. So let's just do it that way. All right, so these are going to make the cellulose fibers. And then these are going to make methanol gas. There we go. So we'll copy that all the way down. I'll check on inserter requirements here in a few moments. Okay. All right, actually it looks like a yellow inserter on the input will be okay for these. So let's do that. All right, and then we'll join all of this up with pipe. I can see that these are all facing the wrong direction, so I'll have to turn them around as well. Okay. And then the methanol is going to go into 2 steam crackers. Where should I put those? Let me just take a look here. And we're going to be doing synthesis propene, which is this one. Okay. And for that, we're going to need steam as well. So let's see what our requirement is on the steam. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play that one by ear. We do have access to electric boilers, I believe. There we go. All right, so I'll start by making one of those. All right, yeah, and this is going to be synthesis propene. So we need methanol coming in, and we also need steam. So yeah, we'll just go up 3 spaces here. All right, and turn that around. All right, so that's the input side. So the methanol goes there. And then the steam. For the steam, we're going to need water. And as luck would have it, I don't have any. All right, so I'm going to need to pipe some water over here. That is mineralized water. I thought I had a fresh water line around here somewhere. I guess I don't. Okay. So we'll have to get some water brought in. All right. And then I'll do this. We'll put in our electric boiler. Okay, give that some power. All right, and then as soon as we get some water brought over here, we'll be in good shape. So let's see where we can bring a water line unobtrusively. Yeah, I think we go across here below this line with the mineralized water and bring that over that way. So we'll need an offshore pump. There we go. Let me get my car. And I think we're going to need more pipes. So I'm going to get a refill on pipes over here. And I'm full. Okay, yeah, I got a bunch of junk I need to get rid of. There we go. Don't you love that? Let's see, repair packs. Okay. Yeah, I've got a bunch of junk here that I need to get rid of. Can I pick that up? No, I left the car on the ground. Okay, let's put that iron ore there. All right, yeah, so down here is where we said that would go. Right there. All right, so where's the pump? Here it is. There we go. All right, and we might as well. All right, and then this needs to come all the way across. Yeah, let's keep going. Almost there. All right, and then somewhere over here is where we're going to bring that up. And I'll do it right here because if we need to add another one of these, we can put it there next to that one. I'm not sure how many we need to get the quantity of steam that we want. All right, I am going to make... I want to make a steel underground pipe. I think that's the only type of longer one that I can make. Yep. First, let me get some more steel. Okay. Where did it go? Oh, I made stone. All right, yeah, I want to make steel. Just one. There we go. That way we should be able to jump over that distance more easily. Because the steel underground pipes will go 15 tiles instead of 10. Like that. Very nice. Okay, and then we can switch back to stone to go the rest of the way. Yeah, and I guess we'll just do regular old pipes there. Okay. Not quite sure if this is making steam fast enough. I guess it is. Okay. So now let's make... The liquid plastic is going to come from the propene, and the residual gas I don't have a use for. So I'm just going to make a storage tank for the residual gas. I know that we're going to have a use for it later. Or at least I'm expecting that we will. I don't recall exactly what it's used for, but I know it has some purpose in the game. All right, so we'll just put that in a tank until we have a better idea of what we want to do with it. Okay. And then the propene with 2 Mark II liquefiers. Let me craft one more. And that increased crafting speed is very nice. I think it's not ridiculous, but it's definitely an upgrade. Liquid plastic. Okay. And let's give ourselves some electricity over here. Yeah, we'll do it like that. I should probably put a flare stack on that just so it doesn't fill up. Where's my overflow valve? There we go. All right, and I'll put that right here since we've already got a power pole. There. Okay. And then the liquid plastic goes into an assembly machine. Yeah, I think just one space there will be enough, and that's where we make the plastic bars. Turn that around and hook it up. All right, and we are making plastic. Finally, right? Let's see what that residual gas can be used for. Let's see, residual gas. So I'm going to right click on this to get uses of. It can be used to make lubricant by combining with base mineral oil, which obviously comes from another process. We can turn it into petroleum jelly. All right. We can use it for refining, excuse me. We can use it to make other gases. and toluene. And we can use it to make synthesis gas, which I'm sure has its own purposes, right? Okay, so it is going to be useful at some point, but I don't think we're ready to make use of it just yet. Now, why aren't you running? These guys are all running kind of slowly. Maybe I should upgrade these to blue. So we can get these emptied out faster, because I see these turning yellow periodically. Because they make a batch and then they stop before they'll make another one. And let's see, fast inserters. Oh, okay. I need more inserters on the inputs. All right, that's better. Yeah, and I had that down here too. I just didn't transfer that knowledge to the next step. And then let us also put a splitter here so that any extra that we have down here will go up to the top belt. Although I guess we were already doing that down there. Maybe that one's not really necessary. Okay. So after we have the plastic, we can make the transistors with tinned copper wire and silicon wafers. All right, so silicon wafers are going to have to come next. First, let's see if we're going to have other uses for plastic bars that would result in us wanting to put this on a bus. We need them for batteries, transistors, empty canisters, module cases. I think we're going to need at some point. Command center. Okay, I think that's for SpaceX. Electrolyzer 3s. Okay, so it appears to have a variety of uses. And it seems like that would make it a good candidate for going onto a belt to be inserted onto the main bus. Okay. So how can we do that? We could bring it down and then over this way. 1, 2. Not very good at that. Let's try that again. Come on. I'm just going to run in a straight line and hold my mouse button. Okay, I should extend this path. Or at least mark out where it's going to go. Okay, yeah, and that'll come down around here somewhere. 1, 2, yeah, let's say right here. Or no, let's just skip over 1. Right there. Okay. And I'll finish that path some other time. Okay, and at this stage, looks like half a belt is probably going to be fine. Yeah, we make 4 every 2 seconds. And then we were going to upgrade these. We were going to upgrade some of these machines after we start getting the circuits. So we'll have to, I think we'll have to come back and look at this again when we're finished. Well, I can do the undergrounds anytime. We don't need them right now. All right, so here we've got circuits. Here we've got all of that stuff. Right, so I think to the right of that is where we're going to bring down the plastic as soon as I get more belts. And I should grab some more inserters. I think I'm good on loaders. Yeah, doing okay. Shift C. All right, can't get rid of anything. Where was I? Here we go. Right, so right here. 1, 2. All right, and now I can add some plastic bars to my collection of items that I have in my inventory that I don't want. Actually, let me, I'm just going to get rid of some of this junk. All right, algae I don't want. There's a little bit of raw wood. And I know this stuff actually has some use, but it's not worth it to me to run around and try to find good places to put everything. So I'll just destroy it. I did put a logistics chest down there to start dumping miscellaneous items like that, but I don't have bots yet, so can't really do anything with it until we have the bots. Okay, that worked out good. Do one, and then one more. Okay. Success. All right, so we got plastic, we've got the tinned copper wire. Now we just need the silicon wafers. So let's see how we make silicon wafers. Those are made from silicon plates, and we'll be using assembly machine 2s. The silicon plates will come from molten silicon. And molten silicon comes from molten silicon. Okay, yeah, that comes from silicon ingots. And the silicon ingots come from carbon and silicon ore. All right, so that'll be made in a chemical plant. I think we'll just do the Mark I version. It says we need 0 of those. Yeah, because that's not correct. Is it? Silicon plate. All right, I need to do this again. All right, silicon wafers come from silicon plates. Silicon plates come from casting. There we go. And that comes from molten silicon, which is that recipe, and that comes from the ingots, which is that recipe. Okay, I had screwed that up somehow. All right, so let's just do casting machine 1. We'll need an induction furnace, and we'll need a blast furnace. Okay, so blast, induction, casting, and then 3 assembly machines. All right, we can do that with no problem. As soon as we get some stone brick. So let's grab some of that. I would really like to just get some from that belt, but then I'm going to pick up a bunch of other stuff. and I don't want that to happen. All right, so let's get a couple of those. All right, so we'll make one blast furnace, we'll make one induction furnace, and one casting machine. And the assembly machines I already have. So the tricky part, as I'm sure you've probably already surmised, is going to be coming up with the silicon wafers, or the silicon ore. So from that, we're going to have to do some more sorting. And I'll check which recipe it is in just a moment here. Okay, let's see. To get silicon, I need to crush bobmonium, and that's going to give me tin and slag. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hide this for now. And then what we can do with the tin ore is we can replace our basic tin plate smelting with the more advanced version. So over here we can make silicon and tin together from the bobmonium. All right, geez, so I've got a lot of tin plates here that I'm going to have to get rid of. I think I do have room there in the warehouse, so I'm going to start by getting rid of all my possessions. I am going to stop the ingress of bobmonium, and I'm going to start emptying out all these furnaces of tin plates, and we'll put those over into the silo over here. Okay, I'm glad I left extra room in there. All right, and then as well, I will pick up everything off the belt, and then I'll have the bots do the rest. I'm just, I'm kind of picking up a lot of this stuff manually just to reduce the amount of work that the nanobots have to do, so that I don't consume as many. Okay. All right, so let's start deconstructing all of this. Oh, and this was broken, apparently. Glad it didn't affect us too much. All right, I think I can take out all of that. Okay, let me get some more power from here. Oh, that doesn't help either. All right, I guess I broke the connection from farther away. Where can I put this? No, that's ugly. All right. There. You too, huh? All right. There we go. All right, and then let's pick up all of that. Okay. Now, just thinking here, since the slag needs to come over here, okay, yeah, that's not very far from where we are right now, so I think it's okay. I was just wondering if it might be better to do the sorting in another location, but I think this is going to be fine. All right, so let me get another silo where I'm going to put all that junk. I'll keep the belts, well, I'll keep all this stuff that's useful, And the rest of it I'm going to leave there for now. Okay, let's get rid of some pipes. I don't need all those pipes. I don't need trains. Okay, there we go. Now we can get back to work. All right, so I think, let's check. I think one ore sorting facility is going to be enough. A Mark 1, yeah, half of an ore sorting facility will get us what we need. Okay, now that's going to be crushed ore, so let's do the crusher first. This is going to be bobmonium ore crushing into bobmonium ore sorting. Okay, and I think we established the 1-to-1 ratio already. Here, let's do this. Let's use I'm going to use the loader going in here. There we go. And then we'll put the sorting facility right there. Okay, crushed bobmonium and bobmonium sorting. There we go. 2 of those. And then filter this for crushed stone. There. You may have noticed I upgraded the crushed stone belts to red because they were backing up at one point. Okay, good. All right, and then the slag we send across the street there. So let's set this to give us our slag. All right, I think I'm going to have to pick up that ore to clear the belt there. No, actually, I'm going to want this. I'm going to want that belt to be in a different place. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Okay. So we can join the party right there. Yeah, I think I would have to, let's just use, I'll just use a red underground. No, I won't. That's kind of a waste. Well, I'm going to have to use a red underground anyway, unless I do that like I was planning to originally. And then I just use 2 yellow undergrounds. I think 2 yellows are, or 3 yellows. Are 3 yellows cheaper than 1 red? Probably not. Let's see, 17.5. Oh, yeah, they are, definitely. Good call. Okay. All right, so we've got some silicon and we've got some other stuff. All right, so the silicon we were going to do, let's see, I wonder if I can do, processed silicon yet. Let's see. Okay, silicon ingots. Okay, no, I can't do processed yet, so we'll just have to do it this most basic way. All right, so let's put that into the blast furnace, and I'm going to set this up with 2 blast furnaces. because we're going to use one for the tin as well. And I need more stone brick. All right, so this one can be for the silicon. And we're going to need carbon. I do have some coal over here. I don't know if it would be worth it for me to set up another area that just makes carbon and coke, because I think we're going to be using a lot of it. Well, except we're not going to be using a lot of it in the main base, so this is fine. All right, so let's make some carbon over here. All right, so we're going to go crush coal. We're going to turn that into coke. And then carbon, I think we make in a liquefier. Do I have any more liquefiers? Nope. Let's make one. Okay, and there we'll make carbon. Yes, and then I need carbon dioxide as well. Actually, don't I have a tank of carbon dioxide around here somewhere? Over here. That's rather far away. All right, so we'll do it locally. All right, and then this is going to be CO2 from coal. Okay. Like that. Like that. Okay, I think that should work. Let's see if we get what we need. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we have carbon. And we could feed this over to our silicone guy. Silicon, not silicone. All right, and we can use the carbon for the fuel source as well. Although I do have the pellets here. Yeah, we might as well use... Oh, no, I need that. We might as well use the pellets for the fuel source, since we have those. All right, put a power pole, I guess, right there. Okay, now we just need more silicon ore as soon as we get the tin out of the way. So here we're going to make tin ingots. Yeah, see here we could make the processed tin, or we could make it from processed tin if we had coke over here, which we don't. So I'm just going to use the simple recipes for now, just because I want to get this process rolling. And then once we set up our more long-term processes off-site, then we'll set them up using a more efficient process. All right, let's give those guys some coke pellets. Okay, and then we'll have a couple of induction furnaces. This one is going to make molten silicon. And then casting, making silicon plates. I need more power poles. Okay, so we have silicon plates. Let's make another induction furnace for the tin. Let's see, molten tin. Throw a light over here. All right, so this is going to give me 30 per second. So I think with that, I need 3 casting machines, right? Let's see, tin plate, 40 in 4 seconds, 120 in 4 seconds, yeah. So 3 of those. Like that. For our tin. And I'm not positive, but I think that'll give us more than enough tin. Actually, we can do this more cleanly. There we go. All right. Yep. Okay. So we're out of time, but we've got tin again. We've got silicon plate. This time we're getting it from sorting bobmonium. We may get into a situation where the ratios stop being ideal, and we might have to start buffering a lot of tin plates in order to keep the silicon plates coming. Or we could just buffer the tin ore, I suppose. That would be probably the better option, because then we can use the tin ore for other stuff. I mean, it might be used in some alloy or something that I don't know about. Or maybe we just turn it into tin ingots first. In any case, we'll figure that out once we get rolling here. And we'll get back to making the circuits. See you next time. Bye-bye.